Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia and welcome back to another episode of our Liu Bei Let's Play. We pick it back up for episode 24 from turn 115 in the summer of 213, sorry about that. So last time we continued to basically siege out Henei. We repeatedly sieged this town to reduce its level from a regional city all the way to a small regional city. We want it to be even lower, so we're going to repeat this process. We're also currently at war with Wang Quan and Gao Gan's faction. And we have our vassal, Zhang Yan. We're inches away from becoming king and be declared emperor. 12 more points of prestige, which probably will happen this turn if we take Henei and maybe one of the building gets built. So it's so close. We have a major decision to be made. The decision basically now is what to do with our vassal Zhang Yan. The situation is this: when you become emperor, the next two strongest factions will also be declared emperor, entering the three kingdom phase and the end game of the campaign, where you have to capture their capital to end the game. So looking at the map, from the information that I can see, we are the strongest faction, will become emperor first. And then the second and third emperor, I believe one of them will be Sun Jian, right? I think Sun Jian will be the second emperor given his large territory. And then the third emperor, it seems to me that it's going to be Zhang Yan, our vassal. So if he becomes emperor, he'll break free from us in terms of vassalage and declare war on us. The pro of this route is that we know where his armies are. He has two army groups here and another army group out west. And we can turn our armies up and take his capital or his emperor seat rather quickly. The con is that we have to do a lot of fighting and conquering this area when all we could do is actually just annex their entire faction into our faction right now, thus eliminating their faction from the possibility of gaining emperorship. It could be a messy union, but it's a safe route, right? If we take all their territory, finish our war up north, our territory will look like this. We'll have all of this in the north. We'll have a good base here. We're currently glitched in terms of there's a bug in the game so far where if an alliance declares war on you and you destroy an alliance member, so in this case Sun Jian was allied, there was an alliance of the darkening moon. I believe he was allied with Tao Ying, if I'm not mistaken, and since we wiped out Tao Ying, his alliance got broken, but we were still at war with him. So now what actually happened is the computer, even though it's displaying that we're at war, actually think we're at peace. That's why all his armies moved back after invading us. I had this conversation with Josh from Creative Assembly over Reddit, that this is a known bug. So now if we make peace with him, what we're actually doing is declaring war on him. And then when we're at war with him, we're actually at peace with him. It's a little convoluted, but it's actually made our campaign much easier because all this time he never attacked us, and that was the reason why. And now I don't want to pay him to ask for peace or go to war, so we'll just wait it out to whether they want to make peace with us, and then we'll fight. Or hopefully, once they declare emperor, the glitch will fix itself and we'll be at war with each other. That's what I'm hoping, but I don't think that's going to be possible. Meanwhile, Guan Yu's army here is on its way to attack Guangling, Zhang Chao. Since we can't attack any of Sun Jian's territory, we might as well attack something close by. So before we can take any more land, because taking land implies increasing prestige, I think we're just going to annex Zhang Yan's entire faction to join us. So to do that, all you gotta do is go to the diplomatic screen, find our vassal, and ask him to be annexed by us. He doesn't have a choice. This will hurt our trustworthiness, I believe, but It's something that we just gotta do. Zhang Yan will also hate us for taking over his faction, so he probably become highly dissatisfied with us. But we're just gonna do it anyways. Yep, you see trustworthiness goes all the way down to -27, but since we're going to become emperor of this, no one's going to like us anyways, so off we go.
汉室走向末路，此乃顺应天意。泱泱大国陷入纷争乱世，曾经的诸侯，如今各怀鬼胎。旧事已亡，天道轮回，其时已终。天下之事瞬息万变。
All right, the deal went through. That was the Emperor screen. We're now the Kingdom of Shu-Han. Even though that doesn't upgrade here, that didn't update over here. That's interesting. So our power increases. We become king. We're now emperor. Let's find the other two emperors. We finished the mission to become emperor. The new mission is to destroy and capture the other two emperor seat. So as we predicted, Emperor Wu, that's Sun Jian over here, and Emperor of Xun. So Liu Zhang became emperor here in Ba. Okay. Challenger for the throne Sun Jian, challenger for the throne Liu Zhang. Okay. We have confederated their territory. We annexed them. Okay. So because we annexed them, we all of a sudden grabbed all their units, all their characters in court, at least the ones who can be happy with us. And we grabbed them all. So here's Zhang Yan. Zhang Yan hates us. There's a grudge against us because we took over their faction. But because of how much positive factors we have just from other things, we can still keep him happy. Oh, he has black elite. Okay, he has an elite horse. Okay, he has quite some good items. So we gotta take a while to just organize through all these people. I'm gonna cut it out and report back to you guys to the final result of what we decided to do, because I think it's gonna take a lot of time and consideration, which is gonna be quite boring just flipping through these people. I'll explain all my decisions afterward. So I'll get back to you guys. Okay guys, we're back. So what I decided to do is actually to just delete all 3 armies that are out in the field. I'm gonna disband all their retinues. 1, I don't need this many army, and 2, a lot of these generals I actually want to release from service, so it's easy to do it if I just recall all of them back and then take a look at them from this screen. I picked out a few to get rid of, but first I'm just gonna quickly disband everyone. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna cut this part out because you don't need to see me disband every unit. Alright, we just recalled all the 3 army groups that's outside. They're now all back in the court. So now we can just go here and fire some of these guys. So what I look for when I fire them is basically their traits. If they have good traits, like say he has a lot of traits unlocked for level 2 characters, I'll keep him. But if you're someone like him, he's arrogant, dutiful, cruel, basically nothing that's really plays into his role as a strategist, I would think about firing him. He is also rivals with Pang Tong, or doesn't get along with him at least, so rivals, so I guess we will just release him from service. Also, make sure you check that they're not holding any items before you release from service, because that would be bad. You can quickly just check here. This guy, although he's one-eyed, he has Bruint, which is a key skill, agile, solitary, understanding, so we're going to keep him. She has great skills, tranquil, scholarly, bright. So basically just looking at traits, see if they have potential. So if they're decent in terms of trait, you can just keep them around. If, let's say, the trait's not so great, then you can get rid of them. Also, you can consider whether you have a lot of character of that class already. These are all things to consider. So he's pretty good. Yeah, these are all decent. He can actually go spy for us too. So we're gonna keep the rest of these guys. The reason why I got rid of all their retinue is because if I want to recruit them out again, I don't have to pay redeployment cost. Now that we are Emperor, we have the Prime Minister spot unlocked, and for this spot, I'm actually gonna make Guan Yu my Prime Minister. Another good choice is Zhuge Liang. Zhuge Liang actually has some really great buffs. If you look at under his name tag, Sleeping Dragon, he provides 10% campaign movement range faction-wide. He also gives 15% military supply in enemy territory. Both of these are really impactful skills. But what I want is I want to get a character that has redeployment discount. So that's going to be a champion, commander, or vanguard, I believe. Someone with the flexibility skill. And Guan Yu has that. And Guan Yu also has a few skills that, you know, increase satisfaction, faction-wide. That's it from these. But from God of War, he gets 15% armor to all spear infantry and 6+ morale from defending. It's not the greatest, but I think it's decent enough. So what I'm going to do is promote him here. Doesn't increase any salary. Makes him a little happier with us because his level is quite high. The effect is minus 25% redeployment cost that we talked about from flexibility, +1 available army. That's from another skill he has. He's going to give satisfaction to our entire faction, and then +6 morale from defending. So we'll have Guan Yu play along here. Doesn't get along with Sima Yi and Da Qiao. Okay, not surprised. We also have a new administrator slot. That might take some time for us to decide who to be administrator. I'm thinking Zhuge Liang could be a great administrator. His traits of Bruant, plus 10% income from all sources, and his decreased ambition here counteracts the increased ambition there. And also, as a strategist, they have a lot of buffs to income as well. So that's one possibility. Maybe someone else. There's really no rush right now. I haven't had time to look at all the new cities we acquired because this annexation, we acquired a bunch of new administrators, commanderies. So here we have, what is it? Shou-Feng. Has a animal tamer. Animal tamer produces horses for your faction. They're a little different from horse pastures, which gives discounts to cavalry units. This is like the armor smith and weaponsmith, except for horses. We'll definitely be upgrading these up. This is not a terrible town. It has low fertility in terms of peasantry income, but you can make something out of this with the commerce and industry income provided here. So we are going to upgrade this. We do want some better horses. We'll keep this town for sure. Not exactly an industry powerhouse yet. We definitely need that salt mine from Ma Teng's faction. Xihe, well, they built it up quite a bit. It's a low fertility town, but they turned it into a food town, so that's a little inefficient here. It's also quite high level, small regional city. I feel like we have the food to keep it this level, but there's really no point. It's really not going to be an effective town at this level. But downgrading it is also kind of a wasteful. I guess we'll keep it. What we want to do is upgrade this to level 5 to provide extra commerce, and then build out the rest as industry. Yeah, that's the goal here. So 2 industry buildings, 2 commerce building, upgrade fish port, and then for the last spot, probably maybe labor. No, maybe not. That's 40% industry. Maybe we need something that provides public water. Perhaps just military infrastructure would do. But first, we're gonna pop in a state workshop. So Hexi is taken care of. Hedong. Hedong here, we want the salt mine. We'll capture it this turn, and then we will definitely change up these buildings. So this is currently being built as a tax collection. Okay, that needs to change to coin maker. That needs to be demolished. This should be okay, they're doing peasantry and industry. I prefer peasantry and commerce. So let's demolish this turn, demolish this turn. And for this, we should convert it for the corruption decrease bonus. And then this also needs to go. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of chores to do after getting all these territory. Taiyuan. We have completed Taiyuan all under our control. Taiyuan is a great town. Very, very high industry gold output. So instead of this, we need to be building the private workshop. So we should upgrade this to Taiyuan is just a town. Okay, here is Yemen, which is their capital. Low fertility, lumberyard, but so we're still forced to do peasantry income because of this. They build a lot of these. Actually, we'll keep this. We'll convert it to our version. And I don't think we should be selling food at a low fertility place because the peasantry income is being decreased. So we want to actually farm food. We'll change that next turn. Oh, here's so many things to do. So here we're doing, yeah, we gotta upgrade these buildings. At this point in the game, it's just so hard to keep track of everything. We want to fight corruption. Let's just go fly through these buildings. Okay, we now have control of Anping. Anping is going to be one of our farm towns, providing food to us, and a little bit of commerce income. So we will upgrade that. Beihai is our commerce, our peasantry town. It's doing fine by itself. A little low on public order, but should be fine. Laosi is done. Okay, these are finished up. I mean, we could upgrade these to small regional cities, especially this one with a trade port, but we're gonna hold back off those things. This is our food production. Okay, here we can continue to fight corruption. It's basically fight corruption everywhere, because if you look at it, corruption level was sky high, especially after we took so much territory. Zhongshan should be a peasantry town. What is this building doing here? I guess it was kind of already here and we just kept it. Yeah, this is a good peasantry income town. Yeah, so we're fine here. Donghai. Ooh, Yangzhou. Okay, Yangzhou is our big city. We're still saving this building for a reform, and the next time we can get a reform. Yangzhou is peasantry and industry. Peasantry is all good. Industry is mostly good. We need to pick up a private workshop, and then once we demolish this, we can pick up a government support, and that should take care of that. We have one level up here. She is a court noble, so maybe we just pick up more assignments for her to do. Counteract corruption is pretty good. We have an additional spy slot open now that we're emperor. He's preparing to return. He got discovered. She got married into Wu, which is interesting. We had a bunch of characters who might want to spy for us, but they need to take a turn to come back to us. Maybe we'll just wait. Yeah, we'll just wait a bit for next turn when they come back. Okay, so we have a... Wait, why is Guan Yu not leading this army? I think we had this discussion. Yeah, I forgot to do it. Guan Yu needs to be leading this army. And he needs to be attacking Guangling. Declare war. Alright, we'll capture it next turn. He doesn't really have many men. Up here, Liu Bei still has an army in our territory, but it's really, really weak. We need to finish taking the copper mine. Let's do that. They do have a few generals. We are not exactly super healthy. I feel like we can delegate this though. There's really no point to fight this out. Let's just delegate. Yeah, it's not like Wang Quan's faction is like worthwhile to honor him in a fight. This is his last stronghold, so he's eliminated. We take the copper mine. Yes, we destroyed another faction. Copper mine's really good. We gotta upgrade it all the way to 5. We need the proper reform to do it. Now we just have to take out Golgan. He's actually in a province where like we don't really want this province. If you see Shangdan, it's a farmland province. So if we can scare him into peace, he can't. Okay, so we can actually attack him, and then like if we beat him, we can basically ask for vassalization. I can give him this land, and then he can join us and just be a trade partner in the back. Because as we expand, we're going to be running out of like trade partners and everything. We're at war with these factions. Yep, I think this is pretty good. We are doing amazingly well economically. I guess this is because we took out 3 army groups that we just gained. We have some assignments to give out. I'm gonna do that right after I take a good look at these. Yeah, it's getting to the point where it's overwhelming to manage your just everything. Everything's so much thing to do. Okay, don't is clearly, if possible, we'll send out people here. Yep, so we can get the industry boost. We'll definitely do that. What else can we boost? We can boost its... Oh, this is what? -2 construction? For agriculture. Okay. But we don't need that. We need to fight corruption. We brought it to 0% because of the 50% from this. Yep, okay. So there's no corruption in the city. It's like, this city is fully buffed. We can't really buff it anymore. So let's look at our next choice. Taishan. Taishan is a commerce-heavy town. We have commerce boost. We have commerce boost. Industry is pretty bad. We don't need to be boosting industry here. Corruption is pretty high, so I guess we could send someone to fight the corruption. Yes, right here, Jianyong. Jianyong can counteract corruption. Alright, that takes care of our assignments. We still have a few armies out here. This is Da Qiao's group with Pang Tong. This group we actually want to split up. We don't need them to be in the army group anymore. And then we want to shift this army actually down south. So what we can do here is move Da Qiao out. Yeah, I think we move Da Qiao out, and these two are fine. And then they can come into the city. He doesn't have any of the skills. Matter of fact, like we picked him up because someone died, I believe, and then we were forced to pick him up. He has good. Oh, he actually has good. So he's worthwhile developing, I guess. So let's recruit someone to join us. We need a cavalry commander. Liu Qi's been sitting out the whole time. Yeah, Liu Qi sounds good. He also get along with everyone. So let's grab Liu Qi. So this is a new army group. We can swap these for these cavalry units here. Yeah, we now have the Emperor units, the Protector of Heaven and Defender of Earth. They're interesting units. Not super strong in my opinion, so not gonna be in a rush to grab them. We need to grab strategists that can work well with her. I wonder if Sima Yi, yes, perfect. Sima Yi can come out finally. And we can add infantry. Let's see who's a good infantry for them. Maybe Zhang Yan. if Zhang Yan's available. No, Zhang Yan doesn't like any of them. Okay, so if Zhang Yan doesn't like any of them, maybe... Yeah, this is our administrator. We can definitely develop him a little bit more. He can gain a little bit of levels faster. So we grab him. He doesn't have reach. Sima Yi has reach, so we're gonna make Sima Yi our commanding general. Wait, wrong button. Sima Yi has these mounted archers. I guess we'll keep them. They have really good stats. It's a little wasteful to just destroy them. Sima Yi doesn't have fire shot. Okay, so what we're gonna do is build crossbowmen on him. We can also build heavy crossbowmen. Maybe we'll do that. It's time for the good units. And 2 trebuchets. We'll be building spear guards, just spear guards on him. Okay, so these are now 2 ready to go army groups. They can march down south to join Guan Yu in the war in the south. Zhuge Liang's job is to finish off Gao Gan, or at least convince him to join us. Zhang Fei's job is to continue to finish off Yuan Xi. At this point, I think we might as well destroy Yuan Xi. There's no point keeping him around. We don't need to reduce this building any farther. The city is not exactly weakened that much. It's not going to be an easy fight if we just take it. I guess we have to siege him out a little bit. Okay, so not exactly his funeral yet. Elsewhere, we can actually afford to summon a new army and start attacking Cao Cao and these yellow turbans. We can do it here in Yangzhou. The person I want to bring out, of course, is our newly acquired Zhang Ye. So we grab Zhang Ye, and then we switch his units up a little bit. Let's give him 2 units of the heavy spear guard. These are level 8, level 4, level... Yeah, these are high level, we'll keep them. Let's see, who can he get along with? So first order is a strategist. Is there anyone from your faction that you like? No. He actually hates most people in his own faction. That's interesting. We do have some people ready for him. We have Liu Fan. Let's grab him out. Liu Fan could really use update to his units. He's one of the earlier ones we recruit and just stuff into an administrator role. We also need a cavalry unit. I do remember he had quite a few cavalry commanders, all of which don't really like us. I guess he can work. We'll hire him next turn. Although I prefer vanguards. Yeah, I guess his own vanguard just don't like him, so nothing we can do there. We'll just hire the commander next turn. This unit needs to be updated. Liu Fan needs crossbowmen as well. He doesn't have the fire arrow skill. Might as well go with the heavy. And then 2 trebuchets, and then we'll round it out with a cavalry unit, and then we can start assaulting these yellow turbans. Guan Yu is on his way. We have sieged out. We now have 6 full army group, still running a great economy. Cities are still growing. We can pick out a few once we figure out our food situation to fully upgrade. One of those is obviously going to be Taiyuan. Taiyuan we're going to upgrade. We also want to give it a administrator, that's right, since that's the one we're going to focus on. Income from commerce, so this is commerce heavy. We want someone industry heavy. I don't know if any of these guys are industry heavy. Well, this is plus 5% income from all source, and he doesn't have that skill unlocked yet. Hold on, let's take a look. He's very far away from industry boost. What about the other sentinels in his army? Okay, he's not ready. He's not ready. Whew. I guess our guy's ready. We just need to pull them from... yeah, we need to pull him from assignments in Dong. Okay, so let's pull him and get him ready to be administrator next turn. Oh, perfect. He's ready on the way back. Yes. Great. Okay, so we'll have Zhang Guan be the administrator of Taiyuan, and then we'll build Taiyuan up. That sets up everything for this turn, I believe. I think so. We have that taken care of next turn. Yep. And Spy. Spy, we're waiting on next turn as well to see which one of their guys are best for spying. So let's end turn. Liu Bu's still not going home. I wonder if we can vassalize Yuan Shu. Alrighty. Cao Cao joined coalition with Liu Bei. Oh, we have a new son. Zhang Yan has a new son. So we know the mother, Zuo Anshu. Is she with us? Do we have her? Yes, we do. Okay, so she is Zhang Yan's wife. Just gotta keep in mind of that. So once you capture ruling families of other factions, they'll continue to have kids, and then they'll come of age randomly in a few years. Huang Yu and Zhang Fei are in a good relationship. Good for them. Okay, Wu Nan, that's a bit of distance. Ooh, she has a good armor. Gotta recruit that. Let's take a look. Let's first take a look at her skills. Level 4. Yeah, she's actually pretty good. 33. Oh, okay. She has a grudge against Liu Zhang. We'll pick her up. Yeah, look at that armor. You can tell by the way the headdress is. So we'll grab her. He's ambitious, so no. Not really interested in having another one. The axe is not that great either. Not gonna convince me to get her. Ooh, this is pretty good. Plus 10% commerce. Decrease ambition, decrease ambition. Oh, he is good. Let's pick him up. Let's give Taiyuan over first to Zhang Guan. Not assignments. Administrator. There we go. Yeah, we get plus 5 reserve, plus 40% from commerce, plus 15% from industry, plus minus 19% construction cost, plus 2k in population growth. Perfect. We can also give them an assignment, although I think we should give it to Dong for the income. So let's go to Dong. We need to boost it with one of these. He had the special one where it boosted both commerce and industry. No one else has that? Interesting. No one else has that. Okay, so that goes a little bit of income. I guess we can have one of them come here and help out with construction. Anyone in good relationship? No? Then, oh, he is. So let's do that. Help build this cheaper. Picked up some new units. Have a level up. He's a administrator, so we eventually want to get here. We also want him to get reach. So let's go. Actually, maybe mobility is better. This is kind of a useless. Actually, 5% replenishment. So maybe this way. Okay. Zhang Yan's army can use a cavalry commander. We picked one out last turn. Her. Actually, no, it wasn't her. Come on, you don't get along with your wife? It was him. Yeah, level 4. We're gonna pick him. And then give him, I guess I'll give him the good units. Alright. So that army's getting ready. I have 2 armies here getting ready. This one is 2 turns away. 2 turns away as well. They're not coming out. Well, they're gonna suffer from attrition, so we're just gonna siege them out a little bit. See if they take the attrition. If they take the attrition, then we'll fight them next turn. If not, they'll probably come out and fight us because of the attrition. We will go attack. The goal is to wipe out the army, so they would sign a peace agreement with us. This is only a large town. Although large towns are not that easy to assault either. Like, they don't have walls, but they have a lot of arrow towers. And there's a lot of corridors inside the city to fight in. Ooh, this is an interesting city. Huh. Yeah, there are going to be a lot of arrow towers. I think we can fight this though. Let's fight this and see where it goes. Alrighty. So, weather is really nice. We can definitely burn most of this town. I guess this entrance is actually the easiest one to go into. We'll set it up so we'll be firing at this entrance at the start. I don't believe they'll be coming out. At least that's not how AI usually behave. But we will put it not as close as possible. We'll save a little bit of space. And we'll have our crossbowmen to the side just in case they do come out. We'll form a line of our infantrymen, mainly to protect our crossbowmen. And these guys can be ready here in case they do come at the trebuchets. And just have them chill in the back. Zhuge Liang can chill. Huangzu can chill as well. So let's turn off auto fire and get started. So just bomb away at wherever it's dense. Yeah, they're not coming out, which is good. Alright, let's take a break, find another clump. Maybe here. Yeah, that killed like, 120 men. Half a full unit basically in one volley. And firing over here had the added benefit of starting some fires. Perfect. Yeah, we're just gonna be firing at different areas, one shot at each area. I mean, this is, not a wall city, so we don't actually have to conserve many shots. We can just set these on fire a little bit later and we can walk in freely. Let's see, where else is a good place? See, that's already burning. Oh, we gotta stop the shots. Oops, 2 volleys there. Poor guys, sorry. Let's fire here maybe? We want to set that on fire and set the barricade on fire. So maybe that would do. And then, wow, look at the fire. Yeah, it's a perfect day. It's temperate, it's dry, harvest season. Alright. Our goal is just to light some things on fire. Let's see. We should probably light this on fire too. That fire is going to spread over here. We need to start a fire here. And this town is going to be destroyed. Look at that flame. Yep.
来吧，继续。
Did we light it up? Yeah, we lit it up.
如也就这点能耐，
Okay,
何
so
不再努力一把？
I don't know where to shoot now. There's not like an obvious place to shoot. Maybe here.
鼓起勇气。
Yeah, these fires gonna do most of the work. And also, maybe that one needs to burn, so we might need to fire one over here. Oh, did the command not register?
加快速度。
Wait, what happened? Why did they...
速速前进。
I hit the wrong button? I made them abandon their trebuchets? I don't know what I hit. Well, now, let's do that fire shot here. Yeah, I think I might have hit something. I hit this? I don't think I hit it. Oh, wait, not fire shot. That's a shame. Alright, this volley should count. Alright, we can stop this at this point. We just gotta start a fire. Wow, look at the burn. Okay, so we want to hit that part. We want to burn that piece of the town too. I mean, we're not evil, I promise. This is just part of war. Did it happen again? Wait,
准备好了，
why is it happening?
赶快！
I'm using Alt
发射
Select,
天命！
which is how you're supposed to do it. I don't understand why it's keep disarming from the trebuchets. Yeah, we burned the barricade down. This barricade hasn't burned yet, although I think the fire will spread over there. So there's no rush. Look at this, it spread perfectly fine. We got lucky with the weather. You know, if it was raining, this would have been a lot harder fight.
射击！
I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. I'm gonna basically fire till all these ammo gets used up, which we have plenty of ammo. So it might take us a little while. We're not setting that part on fire. Not enough shots going over there. Okay, we'll move a little bit closer. Set that on fire, basically. That's the goal. Alright, we'll fire these generals in the front. See if it actually does a lot of damage to them. Not really. Strategist got hit by a little bit. Oh, there's no fire there. Gotta burn it.
敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫！
I mean, there's not that many range units left either, so we can definitely get away with sending our range units up soon. 3 shots, 4 shots left. Okay.
哈！敌军士兵正在溃逃。
Maybe Guan Yu can get a duel. Actually, we really want to kill this archer group. Are they going to stand here? Perfect. Oh, actually, they moved.
此部队史实已悉数用尽。
We're done firing. Crossbowmen up. Start shooting at the units. Don't want to duel. Don't want to duel. Just moving everyone up to get ready for the fight. Actually, we'll save our ammo for their range units. Liu Bei can come here and use his stone bulwark to stop the damage. Now we're just free hitting his. Alright, he shattered. Next group. I think they should shatter, yeah.
到底是无胆鼠辈。
I think we're at the point where we can just fire a will, shoot the guys in the front. Yep, perfect. Wow, look at that. Look at the blood particles. Yeah, the blood DLC is activated on this now. It's 100% blood particles and 30% stain. It's basically blood explosions. That's what's going on. Wow. We still have so much ammo left. One unit used up pretty fast. He can pull back. The others can keep firing. Still no dueling? Nope. Yeah, those demolitions go down. Ooh, okay, oh, perfect. Don't even have to go inside. Morale routed right as we ran out of ammo. Alright, that was a pretty easy fight. The key here is we don't want to... Yeah, we're gonna release him. Oh, he has an inspector. He has some good items. Yeah, but we're gonna release him. We want to keep him alive. We want to keep his faction alive. We want him to be our vassal. So we're gonna release him right here. Sack and withdraw. If you do any of these, his faction's gonna be wiped off. So we sack and withdraw, and then we negotiate with him, which I think he'll be a willing partner. We might need to take a turn. Yeah, we might need to wait a turn for the loss to really process. What we want to do is we can give him the farmland. You see, the farmland is giving us minus 90 gold. It is providing us a bit of food, but we are running at such a good surplus that hopefully this drops a little bit. And then if this drops a little bit, we can vassalize him basically. And we can even give him... Actually, we can do it now. Yeah, we give him the land. We make him our vassal. He won't trade with us right now, but the relationship will improve drastically because of this. And eventually we'll be able to... we'll be able to trade with him, and trade partners are just hard to get late game. So we'll let him have a little bit of territory in the middle of our land. It's not valuable to us, so we'll definitely just agree to it like this, I guess. Like actually, I even want to give him a little bit more stuff. I want to give him to the point where it's like, so basically right now it's 185. It was 175. I think we just have to keep it at above 5. One food. We're 0.2 away. We'll make a payment. 50 gold. Perfect. So see, at 5.0, you gain a little bit extra attitude boost. Yep, so let's do that. We declared peace with Gao Gan. We want to vassalize him. And we did. So now he's our vassal. Eventually we want this trade agreement. It will be better. Our relationship is trending towards positive 3. Let it trend to that direction, and then we'll have a trade partner in him. So as you can see, we just basically have a vassal here. Yuan Xi is not going to get the same treatment. We just don't like him, so we will be out there destroying him. For a lot of these factions, as we expand towards the 2 other seats, we'll be trying to create vassals rather than taking control of them. There's really no point to try to destroy every faction in the game. You're just limiting yourself economically.
欢迎，
孔融and
请进。
us is trending upwards. Wonder if I really want to vassalize you, but you've been so stubborn. Yeah, but at least you're not rebelling against me. So that's that. Although we really want 2 of your territories too. So I think this is actually a good place to end this episode. It's a rather short episode. I've been trying to keep things a little bit more tight. We'll come back and finish off Yuanxi next time. This time the main show is we became emperor, and we're now looking pretty set to wipe out Wu and Xun. This is basically Liu Zhang's territory. Still very far away from us, both of these territory, but very, very easy enemies between us. And we have now, I believe, 6 or 7 army groups. We can take a look at our faction summary page. We have now 6 full army groups, all set up to march out to gain us, become the sole emperor. I don't know why he's in the middle. We're on the side. A little bummed about that, but we'll be able to unite China soon. The end of this campaign is within sight, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys want something more condensed, I'm started Cao Cao Let's Play on the channel. It's legendary difficulty. They're about 30 minutes per episode, around 30, some a little bit shorter, some a little bit longer. And hopefully you get to enjoy that too when this one wraps up. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a nice day. Bye.